Tonight's topic is helping somebody adjust to assisted living at a senior center or senior community. Um, you have to get their mindset wrapped around needing that kind of service. It's a hard one to to get somebody to understand. Um, you have to explain to them that someone is there not to take things away from them, but to support their daily living. Which means that, if someone has an issue about cooking for themselves that's unstable or unsteady, maybe explain to them that they are here to support that issue. Like each assisted living place has like a huge dining room. Um, they're basically set up like um, there's like waiters and stuff, nurses and stuff to wait on, aides to wait on them um, for meals. They basically have a menu just like a restaurant, but you have to explain to your loved one that it's okay to need some assistance in their daily living skills. Um, it's not the end of the world when somebody has to go that route. Um, be it because of um, losing sight on losing their sight or losing balance, because of falls. Maybe um, senior living has better options for like they've got the bars in the bathroom, and you know the their place that they move into ends up being smaller than they're used to. um it's like I said, it's an adjustment. So my suggestion for people to understand is maybe do like over like like a short stay to try it out, like respite care. They have weekend, try weekend, try like a Friday night or something. Have your loved one go for like a overnight stay, or the weekend respite care. See how that works. um I guarantee you that it's not that easy, but it try it first of all, for a small stay first. um you know those kind of communities also have different activities. Someone comes in their little space and cleans it for them, so they don't have to worry about cleaning anymore, because most of those places have housekeeping people. So make it their first time. You gotta make it like a vacation, almost a mini vacation. Respite care short stay, it's on a trial basis. The first couple times to see if they'll get used to staying, and then if someone, like, let's let's fake for let's say for example grandma and grandpa need extra care, but you're wanting to go on vacation. So what you do is you call the assisted living place and schedule like a 30-day stay for them. Short stay is like almost like it's basically 30 days or less. For like for you to go on vacation and be comfortable that knowing that your loved one is being cared for. I explained to them when they first try it out that it's a short stay. Um, then as they get used to accepting the place that they're going to, it makes it easier for them to adjust to being there, because you run the risk of somebody saying, am I losing my house? Am I, explain to them that they have, with the assisted living place, they have more options for shopping trips. Most of the senior places have, their own buses, their own, like, um, transportation to take them places. But the difference is you when you join assisted living center or assisted living place, you go as a group. You don't go out by yourself anymore. You go as a group. Like they'll go to lunch or different places. Movies. Live theater is a good one. They'll go like for a group, and maybe, let's say for example that some places have summer picnics that they host for people. Um, what I mean by that is they have cookouts or different activities on the grounds a certain time of year. They'll set aside they'll set aside space on the grounds and have a little picnic. Uh, car shows or something like in that along those lines. Um, it takes time to adjust from leaving. Let's, for example, let's say somebody has to leave their house for one reason or another, because they're senior, because maybe they can't take care of their place anymore. Maybe they need a smaller place. Maybe they need to scale down with some support for ADLs. Like I said earlier in the other video, about falling. Senior living places, assisted living places are better set up for that. Now, if they can still drive, they take their own car and things. It's the size of an apartment, a one room, maybe one or two room apartments, with efficiency kitchens like fridge, microwave. Like a place where they can heat up stuff. The assisted living kitchen will, they'll bring them whatever they want to, whatever they want to their room and stuff. But it's an adjustment for someone. Like if they're used to a big house and they scale down to, like I said, a one or two bedroom apartment in assisted living, is a shock. So you have to tell them the details before you move them into place. You have to tell them the benefits of being in a facility. Um, you know, and the other thing is they're worried about losing not seeing their families and stuff. But like I said, you have to reassure them that you're still going to be around. That they're when they move into senior um places with the assisted living. Um, it's just to support them their living skills. Um, person, pops in the morning just to make sure that they're okay, or maybe they need help with a few things. Um, assisted living has, like, let's say, like, two people on the floor to help to help out with people that need just a little bit of care, not not a bunch, but just just to make sure that they make it to the dining room in time to eat, make sure that they get places they need to go. Like I said, it's easier if you explain to them before they move. Maybe sit down and explain to them, show them a brochure to the place, or maybe take them on a little tour. You know, pre a pre tour. Take them on a little tour to the place, or like I said, a short stay would be like a respite care, um, a weekend stay, 30-day stay. Um, it depends on how their adjustment goes too. Um, if they're missing you, go in and pop in once in a while after they move in, or like bring their favorite blanket for the bed and maybe a chair or a piece of their favorite furniture. That makes the adjustment a lot easier for someone to adjust to being there. Let them decorate their apartment like they did at home. Just scale it. It has to be scaled down, but make sure that make sure they understand that that's their place. They can decorate it as they want to. Um, you know, um, those places, most places have uh call like call bells. Like, for instance, one place that I used to work at, they have call boxes in the rooms, which means it's tied right into it's tied right into the nursing center. What it does is it alerts them if they need some kind of assistance. If they fell in the room or something, someone can answer that right away. Um, nice thing about senior assisted living places is they have the supports, but it's what is offered. Um, Different places have different things they offer. Like, some places have little restaurants inside the facility that they can use. They have, like I said, for shopping trips, all they have to do is maybe tell them a day ahead of time where you need to go. Um, person doesn't need, uh, they need dropped off there, but let's say they need just a ride there. A ride to shop, maybe go shopping, maybe get there. Maybe they're in there just because they can't do a couple things, but um, assisted living places take a while for a person to adjust to. Like I said, they have hard time accepting being there sometimes. Um, a lot of people get angry, so you have to take the time to sit down ahead of time, or while they're getting adjusted. Maybe have one of the maybe have a volunteer come in and visit them, and explain the different little details that each facility offers. because that makes a difference on how a person accepts it. Because if they're used to having their own house, it takes a long time to adjust to. But it can be done, but it takes like 6 months to a year. um don't go and expect it them to be adjusted right away, because it, like I said, each person is way different. Let me look here. Make their place, make their apartment, feel like their home. Bring things that make them comfortable. Like, for example, elderly people like quilts, like blankets, their favorite blanket. Sometimes you could bring you know, s- their blanket, but it depends on if there's a hospital bed in there. Hospital beds are twin size. So, if their blanket is small, then they can put it on the bed. Put whatever they feel like gonna make, whatever feels comfortable to them. You know, be it a blanket, be it a chair. I've seen people bring in stuffed animals to have in their room. You have to make the transition somewhat easy for them. You have to get them to accept being there first. Get their mind wrapped around um, having a smaller place. Get their mind wrapped around having things done for them in the assisted living. Show them what the community offers, because there's a lot out there. Let's see. For oh, and you know, different assisted living places have, um, like I said, have dining rooms that they all get in. They all, residents all get together and have dining, socialize in a dining room. Well, they make assisted living places make the dining room like a small restaurant. They come around and they wait on the person at the table. It's nice. Ask the chef, if you have time, before you leave them for when you move them in. Go ask the chef to make their favorite meal. Tell them what their favorite thing is for food. Sometimes having their favorite meal made makes their adjustment better. Um, Case in point, I had where where I used to do care. We had people come in, and the one place where I was, they use, for a person to adjust, they use have one of the volunteers visit them every day, so that the person can sit and talk about how they feel. Because if you you use a volunteer at the facility to come in and spend time with the person, um, they need somebody to bounce their anger off of. And like I said, after they get over the initial shock of having to be in a place. Then you can work on, them getting comfortable. Because um the big hurdle for someone that's going into assisted living is accepting the extra help, accepting that they have to rely on, maybe rely on strangers, because it takes time. I've seen people just come in, uh, leave off a family member, and then have a person like me in and just, to help them adjust. It takes me, if I do it, it takes me like 6 months. Because here you go again, like I said in the other video, it's a thing about trust. Now, if you're volunteering at a place and you get to know the client, you get to know the um the client very well that's in the assisted living, and you're in the middle of helping them adjust. While you're doing that, you have to get their trust. You have to get them to trust you, because at the moment that they're coming in, they're still angry. So you have to work on going to see them every day, um as a volunteer. You have to get to know what they like. You have to help them adjust their routine from being home to assisted living. It's not a here, we'll just put you in here. You have to take the time to get them adjusted. So in order to help them, like I said earlier, let them go for short stay. Let them experience, let them see what the home offers. The assisted living place, let them see what it offers. Maybe they'll enjoy seeing what they offer first. Or maybe they'll go, hey, this is okay. Some people, like I said, it takes a while. Um, because like I said, they have to adjust from being by themselves at home to being around other people. You have to do it in spaces of time. You have to do it in little adjustments. Because then if you do it in little slow increments, the person isn't they're more open to accept the care. Because they're after they get adjusted, they're not going to jump down your throat for moving them there. Now, if the person knows about it already, it's much easier for someone to grasp the idea of being there. Like one of my clients used to call um the place where I was working, her, like, hotel, until she got comfortable with being there. She called us a hotel. Now, however person sees it is differently, but it's okay, to go with that idea for a while, to get them to relax and enjoy some of the amenities is an easy process. Like, her favorite thing was Reuben sandwiches. She loved Reubens. She, this person thought we were the best thing from a bag of chips, because she, I helped her get adjusted to being there. But again, it takes time. And me, I was just a volunteer, but I took the time to treat you also have to take the time to treat the person like a human being. See what they like, see what you can do, for them inside the facility, see what they can offer, see if someone's willing to help you make this person comfortable. Makes a big difference. Makes a whole hell of a lot of difference for someone. Hope I gave somebody a little bit of insight about assisted living for the night. This is Gator Wellness signing off. Like, share, and subscribe. If anybody has any questions, I'm open to, answering questions. Um, Leave me a comment or two. I'll get back to you if need be. Have a nice evening, everyone. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.